The end to the flu season may be in sight.
That's good news, but officials say don't let your guard down just yet. News 10's Lacey Clifton explains.
More than 200 people in Indiana have died from flu this season. Resident Jane Totten says she's especially careful this time of year.
I'm kind of unique. I have one lung. I had a lung removed when I was 20 due to histoplasmosis.
The Centers for Disease Control says the worst of this flu season could be in the rearview mirror. But what's still a concern are flu-related complications like pneumonia.
For me, it's especially, trying time. I have to be really careful about what I do, make sure I get my pneumonia shots, my flu shot.
If you've had the flu, you know it takes a lot out of you. Union Hospital registered respiratory therapist Jimmy McKenna says someone battling both diseases are at a greater risk of being hospitalized or death.
So you have a weakened immune system, and maybe you stop drinking as much, so your mucus in your airways gets kind of thick. It's hard to get up. Everything stops working the way it should.
Of course, pulmonary rehab patients like Jane are at a higher risk of having complications. But McKenna says the usual flu-affected age groups need to stay on their toes.
They don't have as much functional lung tissue at the upper ages, and then at the younger ages, just smaller size of the airways. It doesn't take a whole lot to clog them up.
Jane herself had pneumonia a few years ago, and she says it really took a toll on her. She shares what she learned from the experience.
I'm one of these people that wait till the very last minute. I will use everything in my cabinet before I, make the trip to the ER, but don't be a hero. Whenever you know you're in trouble, get help.
In Terre Haute, Lacey Clifton, News 10.
And McKenna says there are 3 types of pneumonia and they're all treated differently. For that reason, he says, reach out to your doctor for testing as soon as possible.